Okay, we should do a little dance. Hello everybody, Greg from Balloon Market here, doing a little dance. I don't know what we're doing. It's really funny because we're watching the screen over there and there's a delay. So you do that and then, oh.
Back up before you got down.
Anyway, we're being very silly. Welcome to BMTV Live, a digital demo today with the guys from Amscan. We've got Chris and we've got Jake. No, wait a second, the other way around. Chris and Jake. It's really weird because it's the wrong way around, isn't it? So hello to everybody. How is everybody? I'll ask the question. Somebody make a comment. Who's going to do the first comment? Somebody leave a comment. Is there anybody on? Have we got anybody?
There's nobody there.
There's nobody there.
There's nobody there.
We've got 15 people. Woo! Come on, 15 people. Somebody leave a comment. Say something. We're not going to go any further until you.
On to make
all right.
a cup of tea.
We're not going to do anything, are we?
No.
Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
What are you doing at the weekend? Anything nice? Anybody doing anything
No
nice?
plans. It looks like we'll be here still. Waiting for someone to comment.
All right. Seriously, somebody say hello to us. We're feeling very lonely and upset.
Oh no. Where is it? Where is everybody?
Have you got it turned on, Alex?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to talk to us. Okay. Anybody in the office watching, please just say something so we can crack on. Anyway, we're going to have to crack on. We're just going to have to crack on.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to do some stuff today. What's the focus of the stuff, gentlemen?
Christmas.
It's Christmas stuff.
That's a real coincidence because Christmas is coming up in just a few weeks.
Is it?
Fun, yeah.
What are the chances?
Like we
It
planned
comes round quite
It's
regularly,
crazy,
doesn't it?
isn't it? It's crazy. And I know you've not planned anything, so I'm sure you'll just pick up what's around and
Yeah, we just
figure it out.
it's
won't you?
based on people's comments, Greg.
Okay, yeah. So we're only going to do.
Can you see the comments, Greg?
No, there's no comments there.
All right.
Look. There's no. Oh, I've got to click on.
Oh, there we go.
I got to click on comments.
See, they're all there.
Oh, sorry,
Hello, everyone.
people. Hello, everybody. Mark, hello. Well done for being the first one. Oh, no, they're not the first one. Tony, you were the first one from Huddersfield. And then Jackie, hello. I'm so glad there's people here. That would have been really bad, wouldn't it? Mark, Donna, and Jackie. Love Balloon Market. Car air fresheners. Thank you for sending some. Oh, you're very, 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 very welcome. They do smell quite nice, don't they? How would you describe the smell, Jackie? They send you tests. They send you little smell tests.
Scratch and sniff.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah, and you've got to choose which smell you like the most.
Who chose it?
I can't remember. It was a long time ago. I think it's changed since we got the first one. But anyway, right. Well, we should crack on now because there are some people
there now.
So we're going to be doing some. I'm using the term "we" quite loosely because
Greg,
hold on. There's comments. Okay. Hello, I'm watching. I don't know. I love Balloon Market. Lush. I don't know what that means. Does that mean it's just lush or it smells lush? Thanks. I can't read. Thanks to Chris. On another note, my elf balloons going out today are all from clears instead of stuffing balloons after watching his tutorial and heat sealing them.
Yay.
Well done.
Good.
Well
Thanks, Tony.
You know what you're doing, don't you?
Yeah, well, apparently.
That's good. People are doing it. And that's brilliant. Elves. Oh, it's elf season, isn't it?
It is.
That's happening. Is that today? That's today, isn't it?
Today? What is it? 30th today?
Yeah,
so
people will be delivering them all today.
Tomorrow's the first batch.
Yeah, fun. How many elves are you doing? Leave your comments down below on Facebook and YouTube. Gorgeous smell. Sorry, Jackie. Yeah, typing. Are you on your phone? I bet you are. Anyway, we should do something.
Yes.
So, Chris, in the nicest possible way, off you go. And thank you so much for coming. I'll see you in a bit. Okay. And we have young Jake here, and he's going to show us.
Get some bits out.
He's going to get some bits out, which is quite exciting. Yeah.
Greg, down there is the sizer. Would you mind grabbing that out?
You got me working.
Yes, please.
All right. I like the sizer because it's flat, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And it's got its legs that you turn like that.
The thing about it is that obviously in the last few years, there's been a lot of people that have started balloon work and trying to find room in their family car to store a balloon sizer to take on site can sometimes be quite tricky.
Yeah.
Whereas this is obviously flat packed in the back of the car, behind the car seat, no problem.
That's a really, really good sales pitch, Jacob.
Thank you.
Well done.
I'll do my best.
But also, when you do start, most people, when they start their business, they are working from home as well.
Yes.
And it's not just about the car. I remember when we started ours, we started balloon in a box in our little house we were in at the time. And we used to get the balloons out every Monday morning and put them away on Friday afternoon.
Absolutely. It's a family house, isn't it? You've got to share the space.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's really good to have something like that instead of a big cube. Okay.
Hold on. There's comments, but I can't find my mouse. There it is. Okay, Tony. First 6 months of business, 9 elf orders. Very good. Very good. Can anybody beat 9? Any more bids on 9? Come on. Let's see if there's anybody else. Right. Anyway.
Okay, so we're gonna make a variation of a Christmas tree.
Okay.
That uses an apple twist. An apple twist is something that not a lot of people have used, but it's really simple, really easy, and can be used in a number of different ways, which we're going to show you in a few other designs along the way today. But that's what we're going to do.
Okay.
So balloon-wise, we are using 12-inch reflex lime green. We are using some 5-inch reflex lime green, the little star prints in the reflex gold, which are lovely, and then some 260s for tying some bits in a moment. These are just the clear ones. They're going to be hidden away, and then some gold ones, which will come on to some bubble chains.
I mean, this is a bit messy, to be honest. I do normally like things to be laid out a little bit more neatly. Jacob, just
sorry to let you down.
FYI, you carry on. I'll keep it sorted.
And then the only other thing is this balloon weight. Oh, well, it's not a weight. It's not balloon weight. Sorry, it's just a weight inside of 5 inches to reflex gold. Just to
what kind of weight? A fishing weight?
Yeah. It's just a fishing weight, a lead weight, or a marble, or some pebbles from your garden, something like that. Just a little bit of weight.
Okay, cool.
So. We're going to build layers of Christmas tree as we go. And the first thing we want to do is inflate one of these balloons.
I've lost my mouse again. I've lost my cursor.
It was over on the right. I just saw it.
Oh, no.
There it is.
Alex, stop shaking your head. It disappears. It's only tiny on the screen.
Okay, so we're going to really overinflate these balloons now. We need to get the latex really nice and soft when we're doing apple twists. So this is going... Exactly. Considerably larger than its 12-inch size.
That's a 12-inch balloon.
That's a 12-inch reflex balloon.
Look at the size of that.
Absolutely. So we'll let it back down again.
It's huge. Why did that not burst then?
Because it's a reflex from Sempertex.
Oh, good opportunity right there. Well done. I walked into that one, didn't I?
We're very fortunate to distribute these balloons. They are absolutely superb.
Yeah.
They are a market leader. And they are incredible. They are incredible what you can do with them, particularly the reflex range. Yeah. It really is the best of the best.
Yeah. I was in Reading at the weekend, I've got to tell you, and I saw some reflex silver in a shop.
Did you? Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah, they were.
Very nice. 12-inch balloon grade.
That is just ridiculous.
Okay, so that is way bigger than we need it. And
it's a luna's dream, that is.
Absolutely. We're going to... I can't believe it. We are 5 minutes in. It's just disgusting.
Oh, you've moved my mouse. I thought it was going to be more professional with you.
We're going to drop this down to 10 inches. Obviously, we've gone way bigger than we need it. Like I say, we need that latex to really be as relaxed as we can get it.
I'm going to be a real pain in the backside, but I have to stop you and read comments. Sorry, you can carry on.
Okay, this is going down to 10 inches.
Love the BML balloons. Well, thank you, Will Rose Place Creations Limited. I'm glad you like them. Yeah, they're really good, aren't they? They went far better than we thought they were going to go. And we didn't order enough. So we'll have more of those next year. 15 first year. Oh, 6 months. Yeah, 6 months. 15. Too much pressure in my first year. Very sensible. You'll learn so much in your first year. And then next year, you'll be doing 200. Anyway.
Okay. Right. So we tied a knot in this one. And the knot, I don't know if you want to go on the above here, Alex, and just have a little look.
Oh,
look at that. Let me try and... There we go. So the knot here is right on the end, right at the neck roll there. We need to use the full balloon. So the knot is right on the neck roll. We're going to take the weight, and that's going to get tied there as well. And then this weight is going to be hidden inside here in a moment. Okay. So this knot, I want to grab it the other side of the balloon here. So I'm pushing the air right into the top of the neck, like that, taking the knot, and I'm pushing all the way through. and I'm grabbing it on the other side of the balloon.
See, I did this on a BMTV way back, probably 4 stone ago. So we're looking 6 years ago. And it was, I did one, I think it was just a little one. And I actually made an apple for teacher, it was.
There you go. There
I
you
found
go.
my finger got stuck in.
It can do.
Yeah.
So my top tip for that one is trusty baby powder.
Okay.
So I
used water, just dipped my finger in it and it lubricated my finger.
Okay. So I find that my hands are too sticky sometimes in a balloon,
right,
and I need to dry them out. And when I dry them out, I use the baby powder to dry them out.
Okay.
And I smell divine.
Lovely. Yeah, very good.
There we go. So yes, I've got hold of the knot on this side here. I haven't let go of it yet. What I need to do is tie that into place. So I'm just going to take a section of this 260 here. I don't need the full thing.
Careful, you don't burst the balloon. That'd be bad.
That would be bad, wouldn't it, for the first design? And then I'm just going to lock that off there.
I should tell everybody, by the way, because we're live, there is a chance I might have a coughing fit, and I will go off camera to do that because I've got a bit of a cold. It's not very nice. I slept a bit better last night, probably more information than you really want, but the night before was terrible. I only got about 3 or 4 hours sleep. Terrible it was.
Terrible.
Anyway.
So there we go. We've got another attachment point here on the top,
All right.
and our weight is tucked right up on the inside here.
Pretty cool.
So yes, good to go. Then we're going to do another balloon on top of that. Same thing again, nice and big, and lay it back down again. This one's going to 8 inches. If you wouldn't mind finding the 8-inch hole on that one, that'd be great.
Oh no! I've accidentally gone inside the 11-inch. Where's the 8-inch? I can't find the 8-inch.
There it is.
There's the 8-inch.
There we go. So again, considerably larger than we needed, down to the 8 inches. And
What size do you need next?
6, please.
I
Greg.
feel I'm being useful.
For in a moment, absolutely.
6. There's 6.
And we'll take this other side of this 260 here, get rid of that, and tie that onto here. So we need an attachment point at both sides of the balloon every time that we creep up our stack. Same thing again, not through the other side. Attachment point there. And twist. Should really have prepped these sections to 260, shouldn't I? There we go.
I mean, to be fair, you've done quite a lot of preparation.
We tried to. We tried
not
to
bad
come
at all.
prepped. And again, I'm just tying this one off on the top here, keeping hold of that knot.
I'm going to cough. Hopefully that didn't sound too bad. We've got a new mic. Did one of these last week. Sound wasn't great. So we've got a new mic. Is that all right? Does it sound all right, Alex?
Yeah.
Awesome news.
Good news.
Not coughing, but the rest
Okay, I'm sorry about the coughing. I'll try not to do that again.
Okay, so I've gone on the inside of this balloon here. I've grabbed the 260 from the inside. I'm just going to tie these two pieces together. Pop those into there. There's another tier on our tree. It's going to be a little bit of a wonky tree, but we could make some adjustments. That'd be all right. Wonky is good. Then we're down to 6. Again, 12-inch balloon down to 6. Thank you ever so much.
So have you got your Christmas tree up already?
Not yet.
When are you going to put it up?
I think it could be this weekend.
Oh, all right, okay.
Or perhaps the one after.
I'll probably go for. No, I don't know when I'll do it. Depends when my daughters want to do it. So
It's a 2-day process, though, isn't it?
how many trees do you have?
It's just the one tree, but the house has got to be spotless, hasn't it?
Yeah,
You've got to
well-
get it spotless, ready for everything to go in.
Yeah.
What about the outside lights? That's not a
Yeah.
10-minute job.
Yeah.
It's
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Takes me a week.
A week?
Yeah.
Why does it take you a week, Chris?
You're getting old.
I don't do anything half measures.
Oh God, I've got to see a picture of your house. It did all the outside lights and stuff as well. Oh, very good.
Okay. Last one of the 12-inch size. Another bit of 260 on the top here. Through the other side.
Right, I'm going to ask everybody, has anybody watching got their Christmas tree up already? Bearing in mind, when you answer this, it is still November.
Just.
Nobody's put the trees up yet.
We're in the last 12 hours, aren't we?
We are, I guess. Nobody will put the tree up. What kind of insane person would do that other than shops and stuff? Nobody puts trees up in November. I've not heard as much Christmas music this year as I expected.
It's still early days, Greg.
Went in Moritons and it's not on. So, oh, Maz, nope, not got your Christmas tree up. Very good, Maz. Is anybody going to admit it if they have got it up already? I don't know.
Oh no!
It's gone wrong. It's gone wrong on live. Shall I do a dance?
We're all right. We're all right.
I'll distract people. Look at this. Look, it's okay. Nothing ever goes wrong on BMTV. You probably noticed.
Ever.
That's the joy of editing. But unfortunately, when it's live, did you just what happened?
I didn't tie my knot tight enough, Greg. If I'm honest.
All right. Okay.
Probably talking about
Christmas trees. Yeah. My bad.
Okay. Let's try that again.
So what do you do at Christmas? What does Christmas Day look like for you?
It as a child it varied quite considerably because we had family here, there, and everywhere. So
Jackie says no, way too early. It is, Jackie.
We had family here, there, and everywhere. So one year it would be Christmas at home in Milton Keynes. The next it would be Christmas up in Yorkshire, and so here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah.
I think I was probably may well have been 18 actually before I actually had my first Christmas at home.
All right. Okay.
Because we were just here, there, and everywhere meeting family. So here's something with an apple twist. I've now created a I've suctioned to the table.
Did you do that now?
Not work so much. So yeah, Christmas is family time for me, and wherever that might be, whether that's Milton Keynes or elsewhere.
Yeah. Do you watch any Christmas movies on Christmas Day? What's going wrong? I'm gonna cough. That's what's going on.
Right, I'm going to get rid of one of these because now we have a tangled mess of balloons, which we don't want.
Vereen, Langdon, not bothering this year. My pup will demolish it. Fair enough. What kind of puppy have you got? How old is it? And hello from exotic South Croydon. Hello. Yes. Right.
Concentrate.
It's because I'm talking to you. I'm still talking.
Well, that's what BMTV is about, right?
Talking.
About a conversation.
Yeah, I guess. I don't want to distract you.
Right.
Londa, hello from Alabama, USA. What time is it there, Londa? Let us know. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Everything.
You can do it.
That's right. That's not going to move now. That should double, triple, knotted.
Okay. All right.
We're good to go.
Good.
Okay. So this was the 6 inches apple twist, same as previous.
7:18 a.m. Blimey, you've just got up, London.
Exactly.
Just got up.
First morning coffee. And then we're going to do one more green, this time with a 5 inch. This one we're going to overinflate, go back down, overinflate, go back down. That's a 4 inches.
Oh, 4. You want? Oh,
please.
4.
4 and a half. Let's go 4.
4.5 right there. Ready, waiting for you.
Nice and big. We've not got a bin, have we?
That's all right, Chris. Don't worry. Chris is trying to find a bin. He's so efficient, isn't he? He just wants to come on camera, don't he? Oh, he's not. He's sneaking. Thank you. We've got a bin now, everybody.
Okay.
Can I just say it's a Sempertex bin? Just getting some marketing in there, Chris. Well done.
So this was 4. Again, important to overinflate, inflate, get that latex really nice and soft.
Yep.
And now, get your thumb back out. There we go. I've used too many balloons by not tying the knots too tight enough. There we go, that'll do. The other thing I haven't done is tie the attachment point here.
When it's live, it just all goes wrong.
Doesn't it?
You just forget what's going on.
Doesn't it just? But that's okay.
Oh,
That's
I'll
okay.
find
Balloons
my
do
match.
go wrong. And
They
I
do.
think that's important for people to also realise that.
It is very important because what you see on Instagram is the final product. What you've
And
done
how
to
it
get
got there
to, exactly.
It's another
Exactly.
story. Completely another story.
Oh, that's a good question to ask. Has anybody got a relatively quick story you can put in the comments that tell us about your worst nightmare of things going wrong on a job? That'd be really interesting to know. I realise that there's probably not going to be quick comments for that.
No.
They're going to be long
No.
essays. If you write a long essay, I'll read it out.
But talking about things that go wrong as well, it's important that people realise it's something that we always talk about during demo days and training days is that we're in a fortunate position where this is pennies worth of product.
Yeah.
We're not bakers, we're not jewellery makers where it costs us a lot of money to have a practice.
Yeah.
We're talking a small amount of money to try something out.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And make something work. So if it does go wrong, don't worry.
Don't worry. Don't worry in general. Worrying is a complete waste of time,
Waste of energy.
according to Baz Luhrmann.
Okay, last one on the top there.
Oh wow! Somebody else from Alabama. Been up since 4:17 a.m. What kind of crazy person are you? Oh, it's a bad storm. Okay, fair enough. All right, sorry.
That's fair enough.
It was a bad storm. That's fair enough.
Okay. Nice.
This is a wonky Christmas tree. Isn't
Christmas tree. But it's also a nice hat.
Yeah.
There's lots of things that can be done with stacks of apple
There's a
twists.
snowman as well.
Snowman, yeah. The poo emoji on
Poo
your,
emoji,
on your
yeah,
phone.
yeah.
There's lots of things that can be done
Reflex poo
with apple
emoji.
twists.
It's great that you've just brought things right down. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
Okay, topper. We're going to use the Reflex Gold star print.
Okay.
This one is going to go to 4, please.
4.
Thank you. When I'm
It's so
inflating
easy
this one,
to use. So easy to use, everybody.
there you go. When I'm inflating this
You
one,
can see that.
I want to stretch the top of the balloon as much as possible.
Okay.
I don't want any unstretched latex. So what I've done is I've taken the tip of the inflator right into the body of the round.
Yeah.
So that then when I start to put air in there, I'm stretching that latex all the way out.
Very good.
4 inches.
I feel the
Then-
cough coming. I'm sorry. Going off screen again.
And then we grab our 260 on the inside there. Tie that into place on the top. There's our tree, body of the tree.
Yep.
Next thing we want to add are some bubble chains to meet around the middle sections. So I'll start with a big one, and then I'll build one in a minute and show people how to do the bubble chain.
I really like these. I think they just add such detail.
I do when they go well.
Yeah.
I don't.
Always twist the same way, Jacob.
Thank you,
Always
Greg.
twist the same
I
way.
really appreciate that.
That's all right. Here to help. I'm going to cough again. Might have to leave the room. In fact, I am. Excuse me. I'm walking out of the XCB.
Okay, I'll continue on. So tying it around the back here. Should we go from above, Alex? Is that going to be easiest? Tie it around the back here. I've taken away one part of the balloon that I don't need. I've got the other section here. The important thing is to fix both ends. It's really important that we fix both ends. Don't let go of either end. If we let go of either end, everything comes unraveled. So I'm also now going to let the air out of this section because I don't need this piece either. like that. Take these two ends of the 260 here and tie those together. And then once that gets out of the way, that locks those into place. You can get rid of the excess here. And now we have a nice bubble chain around that middle part of the balloon there. On to the next one. Same thing again. Hoping this one will stretch round. Which it will. That's good. Get rid of that section. Get rid of this section here. Tie that one off there.
BMTV, sponsored by Corporio.
There you go.
What happened here?
That was just a bit I didn't need, Greg.
Oh, right, okay.
And then we have
Keep it tidy.
the next chain gone. I love doing stuff live, Greg. This is fantastic.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
It's great. This is. It's okay. It's real.
Oh, what happened? So just. Oh.
All right. Okay. So bubble chains.
Oh, Chris is doing a backup one. What's a race?
I've inflated this balloon about halfway. That when we inflate a balloon, the 260 halfway, that's how you get the most bubbles out of the balloon.
Yeah.
So I know there's been a number of videos on this before. As you said previously, always twisting the
Always
same direction.
twist the same way.
Yep. Left hand isn't going to move at all. So create a bubble and twist. Create a bubble and twist. Create a bubble and twist. Hold that one there now. Keep twisting. Keep twisting.
They're quite consistent with the sizes.
Thank you.
Quite good. Quite good. Oh,
So
look at Chris Horne. Oh, he does the whole thing.
He does the roll, yeah.
Chris, could you come on here and show everybody the roll? I love this. I love this whole. See, Chris has got a slightly different technique.
It's because I've got arthritis, so all the twisting hurts. So twist and then roll it down.
Twist
Like
and
that.
roll. That's like bend and snap, isn't it? Anybody know what that refers to?
No, I don't think I want to know. Thank you.
You don't know about bend and snap?
No, it doesn't
Do
sound
you know about bend
comfortable.
and snap?
I don't know if I do.
Oh, does anybody out there know what I'm talking about when I say bend and snap?
Nope.
Leave your comments. Come on, somebody must know. Somebody must know.
Couple more for
But
this
with
section.
twist and roll.
Yeah, sounds
Not like that.
Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry, I don't want to take anybody's thunder here.
Have you got right to the end?
I'm getting there.
I'm going to be short of the mark.
That happens like there must be a blue moon outside somewhere. Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
I have a perfect.
Oh, you have as well. It's very good.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. Right, I'm off. Sorry.
Okay,
Thanks, Chris.
there we go. So this one,
Legally blonde. Well done, Claire. Very good.
this one won't go anywhere. I hope.
It's what my knees do now. I'm getting older. Thanks, Waz. Bend and snap.
There,
Does
that one
anybody
there.
else make that noise when you sit down and when you get up? Oh.
Tidy that bit up there.
Sorry, we should be talking about balloons and stuff, shouldn't
That's
we?
okay.
Sorry, you just carry on.
There we go. 1, 2, last one. Chris has made this one considerably larger than we need, but that's okay.
Oh, Chris. Very nicely done, there, isn't it?
Very, very nicely done. Ooh. We want that one. There. Move this closer. I realise I'm stretching across the table and I don't need to.
Nobody's telling us any stories in the comments
About their nightmares.
about their nightmares.
There we go. And there we have it, Greg.
What's your worst nightmare?
My worst
Are
nightmare.
they the worst experience you've had other than balloons bursting and
For me,
BMTV
small
Live?
spaces. Small spaces is my
Oh, really?
is my thing. Yeah, I can't do heights without a harness. But if I was to be on the outside of the Eiffel Tower with a harness on, I'd be absolutely fine. But stick me up on the platform to look out over the balcony, and I can't do it.
Oh, right. Okay.
So yeah, heights and small spaces. Caving is.
Oh, caving!
Oh, God.
That is just
Too many scary
crazy,
films about caving, right?
Indeed.
So there's a wonky Christmas tree. The only reason it's gone wonky is because I haven't sent my apple twists. All you need to do is stretch the air round into the positions.
I like it wonky.
I like it wonky too. Character.
It does have character.
Something out of the Grinch.
Out of the Grinch.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. So there we go. Reflex lime green, 12 inch, 12 inch, 12 inch, 5 inch on the top, and a 5 inch balloon there. 3 260s, and not a lot in between. So very simple, very should have been quick.
Yeah,
With a few errors along the way.
It didn't have to be quick. It's brilliant. It's perfect. Okay, so we're there. So we do something else now.
Absolutely. I think Chris is going to do a little.
Chris is going to come in. All right, this is quite exciting. What should we do with this? Should we?
Whip it away?
Yeah, take it away. Take it away.
You good?
Take it away.
Yeah, and welcome, Chris Horne.
Hello.
Hello.
You all right?
I'm all right. Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you. Yes.
Can I just tell everybody about your success that we were talking about outside earlier on?
Which one was that?
When's the last time you had a cigarette?
Oh, March.
March.
Yes.
March. That's
Yes.
8 months ago.
It is. It is. Yeah. It is.
That's really impressive.
I'm really. Yeah. Thank you.
And you've smoked for quite a while.
Since I was 16, 17.
So a good 20 years there.
Yeah.
So you're welcome. You're welcome. And but you were saying that you've had some side effects.
Yes. I
Regarding...
mean, obviously, everything tastes a lot better.
Yeah.
Everything smells more intense.
Yeah.
I can climb the stairs in the office without getting out of breath, which is quite remarkable. And I really don't like instant coffee anymore.
It's crazy
I can't stand the smell of it.
how your smell and taste has differentiated instant coffee.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, I don't do instant coffee.
Yeah.
So you've become a coffee
I
snob.
don't want it to sound like that.
Coffee snob.
A coffee snob. Yeah, but you know, in these strapped times, suddenly not being able to drink the cheap stuff is a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
30p a cup's pushing it, isn't it, really? But anyway, whatever.
Oh, Shamira says, congratulations on being smoke-free.
Thank you, Shamira. Yeah, I'm really pleased with it. And, you know, yeah, it's just great.
That's great. It's a great achievement, particularly if you've been doing something like that for so long.
Yeah.
To actually do that, that's fantastic.
Yeah, good
Be
news.
very proud.
Thank you very much.
Right.
Very much.
What are you going to do?
Well, what I'm going to do is do the same kind of thing that Jacob's just done, but with a little bit of a variation. So we're going to use exactly the same technique.
I love you're so organised. You've got everything in the bag.
All
that you
counted,
need.
yeah. Got a little plan here with everything that we need and a picture. And
That's great.
I know.
That's great.
It does make it easier going forward.
Yeah.
Generally, anyway. So yes, we're going to make a snowman because you mentioned that earlier. You said you could make a snowman, and I was thinking,
excellent.
That's what's happening.
I didn't realise we were going to make a snowman. So, but
we are. So we're going to use exactly the same kind of method, but we're going to use white. Fashion white balloons, and a few 160s and 260s and bits and bobs to go with it, but just use that apple twist method. So, same old thing, we're going to inflate this balloon wildly bigger than it should. So, with a reflex, you'd expect that you should be able to do that because they are much more stretchy. It works with the fashion tones as well.
yeah,
Not quite so dramatically the first time round.
still scares me when you overinflate a balloon. Don't like it.
You do need to have nerves of steel.
Annie has said, congratulations, all the best, and keep up the good work. Smoke
Thank
free.
you, Annie. Thank you. So you've got to have nerves of steel to do it, but because when they go bang, they go bang.
I know.
Can I have a 10-inch opening, please?
You want a 10-inch opening?
Yes,
Let me
please.
see if I can
It's
find
the
a 10-inch opening.
Second to the back. That's
Yeah.
the one.
Oh, yeah, now I've got to go this way, haven't I?
Yeah, brilliant.
There you go.
So we're going to use the same sizing, 10-inch and 8-inch. Get it down. So it's really, really, really squashy.
What do you need next? I can do
It
this.
will be an 8-inch, please. Tie it right close to the end.
Where's the 8-inch gone? Oh, there it is.
A couple of scraps here and there. So just as Jacob did before, tie your scrap. No. Tie the weight on this end.
Of course, I was going to say.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, sorry, I didn't.
And then have your scrap 260 ready, because this is the key thing. If you don't tie that really close to the end with this bit of neck here, if your knot's there and you try and push it through, you'll never do it because the balloon just can't deal with that amount of stress.
Okay.
But by leaving that long neck there and pushing the air and then making use of that long neck, then it becomes easy.
Perfect.
And I did that in a demo day somewhere, and somebody said, I spent an hour and a half trying to do that and about 5 balloons and never got anywhere.
There you go.
They didn't know that trick about tying it close to the end.
See, that's what's good about digital demo days and normal demo days, is you can learn things like that.
Absolutely. So there's the first one. And we'll do it again. Whoops, down to 8 inches. Inflate too deep. Put it down. And then do it again. Not quite so important this time around because obviously we're going down to 8, so we don't need the same amount of stretch. Oh, excuse me. Tie that nice and close to the end. Now I just need to check my little cheat sheet here because I want to know how big the head needs to be, because we're not going to do 3 layers, we're going to do 2 with the head on the top.
Okay.
So this one needs to be 7 inches, please.
7.
I just want it round and we're not going to distort it, so there's no need to oversize too much. Tie those 2 together.
Oh, see, are you still going to do an apple twist?
I am.
You've tied it on already?
I am, because then I don't have to tie it on later. Squish this
smart.
one.
Jake, you could have done that. Yeah.
You see, different variations, different ways of doing things. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Poke it through there, grab onto that, head's already attached.
That's so clever. Saving time.
Another bit of scrap, tie that round there. And then we'll just tie that to that, and there's your basic snowman.
Yep.
And once again, don't mind if it's wonky, but if you want it straight, just squish your balloons to get the air more evenly spaced.
Perfect.
Then we just need to dress him up a bit. So we'll make a hat to start with. And for the hat, I'm going to use 2 5-inch fashion red and oversize that.
Oh, there you go, 5-inch fashion red on the screen. I don't know.
It was there. It was there.
It was there.
It's organised, you know. It's very good.
Oh, it's very good.
And then a little tiny one, like a bubble. Twist the air right and tight. Tie that one like that. Do the same again. Another apple twist.
Yeah. Apple twist crazy, this.
I know. Now, I think what might have been the issue when Jacob had those 2 pop apart, and this has happened to me quite a lot, and it wasn't until recently that I realised what was going on. If you've got knots and tails and bits and bobs and you push it through, if you don't grab everything in the twist, then it won't tighten enough and it can come undone. Okay. So I've got a knot and I've got 2 necks there, and I need to make sure that when I push that through and grab it here, I've got all of that in that twist, and there isn't a little bit that's left through the twist, and then you should find that it won't come undone, because I had exactly the same issue that Jacob did, and I couldn't fathom out what was going wrong, and in the end that's what I decided it was. So there we go, little hat. We need a scarf. So
are you going to attach the hat?
I'm going to do it with this stuff.
Glue.
Yes. You could use, gashes or balloon bond or your preferred.
Do you want a pump? A little pump?
Yeah, go on. Yes, please. Thank you.
We've got a runner.
Thank you.
Got a runner. I'll throw it at me. I can't. I was rubbish at
Thank you,
cricket.
Jacob.
I was never chosen for cricket.
No. No, I was always the
Or
one
football, to be fair.
left behind.
Or rugby. Used to do running a lot.
Oh no, never done running.
Well, we never used to run. It was
Don't do
you were
running.
supposed to walk. You were supposed to run around the course twice. We used to walk around once. Cross country course.
I always used to go and get involved in something in the art room instead.
Oh, right, okay.
I managed to get myself.
And look at where it's
Into
got
there.
you. Look,
Yeah,
an
I know,
artistic
yeah.
job.
There we go. But you see, my art teacher, I told Jacob this story not very long ago. My art teacher told me I hadn't got an artistic bone in my body.
Oh, really?
When I was at school. So,
I think your art teacher was talking rubbish.
well, you know,
Is there something
people
else
have,
there? Live? I shouldn't have said that. Right, yeah.
People have different opinions of what art is, don't they?
Indeed.
Yeah. And for him, if it wasn't painting or drawing, then it wasn't art.
Yeah.
And I can't paint or draw.
Yeah.
Anyway,
When-
I'm getting carried away. I'm making loads of bits and bobs, but all will become clear. These are 160s
Yeah.
in fashion black and a 160 in fashion red. And we're going to make the two arms. And they're really simple. Let's do a slight variation on the apple twist now, which is what's known as a tulip twist.
Yes.
So you just push it in, twist it, but you leave it attached.
You know, I learned about tulip twist recently. I thought it was an apple twist, and I said something about it being an apple twist. But I was in Bilbao recently.
How nice.
Went to the Guggenheim Museum. I was on a cruise. Went to the Guggenheim Museum, and there was the Jeff Koons tulips. I don't know if you've seen
Yes,
it.
I have.
Pics of it.
They're amazing.
And they're amazing. And this is effectively what it is.
This is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So clever.
just leave it attached on the end there. And then we don't need very long arms. So I'm just little, they look silly if they were too long, wouldn't they? Get the proportions the way you want them. And I'm just going to twist that off there and lose that. Sorry, because I thought I'd stabbed you.
Making a mess.
When you want a balloon to pop, it won't. It won't. And I'll cut the end off that and the thing's still.
Yeah.
But they will burst quite randomly normally, won't they?
Oh, balloons do that occasionally.
They have a mind of their own.
Oh.
There. What we got?
Jadakins one. What balloon pump are you using? This one.
This is a 160 pump.
160 pump.
It's just a. Well, I think it's the one that we supply.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Obviously.
But
Yeah, specifically for 160s, whereas those pumps are for anything really, aren't they?
Yeah.
260s, and you can squeeze a 160
you
on there.
can.
It's just the tip of this is a little bit thinner than. Can I grab Jacob's thing? You got the tip there is narrower than the tip there. There
It
you
just
go.
makes it easier.
It's Jacob. I knew it was Jacob's because look, personalisation gets everywhere.
It's fine.
Chris,
Yes. That I'm peeling off. My name is peeling off. It
you're
needs to
very
be
welcome.
redone.
Jadakins one. I've not been watching what you're doing. What are you doing?
No, I just same again as I just did before. So I've just twisted that short section. Let's do it again. Short section of 160 into the longer one. So that I've got like 3 fingers, twiggy branchy
Oh, I
kind of
see.
thing.
Yes, yes. yes.
And that tulip twist on the end is to give a flat surface so that I can glue it on.
I see.
You just try and glue the end of a knotted balloon.
You know, you're making a balloon dog TikTok that we did many years ago.
I remember that.
That is still our highest viewed.
Oh no,
It is.
really?
Let me tell you what it's up to. I'm gonna look at my dog and bone.
That's a bit bonkers, that is.
It is a bit bonkers, isn't it? Right, TikTok. Ooh.
While you're looking,
Yeah.
I just need a tiny, tiny, tiny little bubble here. So I've inflated
Okay.
the balloon all the way, and I twist the bubble in the very end.
Yeah.
And then get rid of the rest.
Oh, okay. Wow, what a waste.
No, because I'm going to cut that there, and I'm going to use it again. It does seem like a waste, but it's not.
Okay. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just
No, I
I'm just
know.
trying to find the
You're on the social media.
social media. Right, where are we? Chris Horne.
So I've tied the end off that I cut off before, and now I'm inflating it again.
Chris,
Yeah.
2.3 million. 2.3 million.
It's a shame I couldn't have monetized that.
It's crazy. Don't know if anybody can see it.
2.3
I don't know if you can- I doubt you can see it, but oh. So I'm just getting in your way now, Chris.
That's all right. You carry on there.
Yeah, it went wrong.
2.3 things.
27 seconds it took you. 2.3 million. It's had 255,400 likes. That's amazing. Check us out on TikTok, everybody. Balloon_market. We've started doing that again. It's really funny. We've been doing some funny things. I'm just going to go on TikTok now. So
okay.
You can get lost.
I'll carry on making me bubbles.
You can go on TikTok for 2 minutes and 3 hours later you
TikTok
to
is
sleep. If you do it in bed,
I've never
it's amazing.
Apart from that, that is my only TikTok.
Balloon Twist is asking, how often do we have these live shows? Not often enough, but we're going to try and do more of these. So, and somebody called Rebecca said, "Hey guys, hey Rebecca, how are you?" That's
Hey Rebecca,
it's Bex, everybody from Blow It with Bex. I called her Rebecca.
Hi, Bex. Right. So what I've been doing here, you said it was a waste when I just used that little end bit.
Yeah, yeah.
So then I cut it off, tied the end, reinflated,
and do another one.
Made 2. I need 1 more, so I'm just going to tie the end of that, and then so I'm not wasting a balloon.
All right, okay, sorry.
Even though it only costs about 4p anyway.
I take it back, Chris.
That's all right.
I take it back.
But twist it like that.
Rebecca's doing lots of laughing. Thank you, Rebecca.
Okay.
She's going to start calling me Gregory soon, I reckon.
Probably.
Only my dad calls me that.
Yeah, when you've done something wrong.
No, he just calls me that.
Oh, well. I only ever get called Christopher by my mum when I've done something wrong. So, right, so I've got 4 little bubbles, and I've got all the bits that I need, more or less.
Look at they're all staticky.
I know, it's running everywhere. So now we'll just assemble it. So, rubber cement, marvellous stuff. But
you can't get it.
You can't. You've got to be. Well, you can, but only online.
Yeah.
It's not available in stores. But it's
I'm feeling a bit dizzy there.
It's a bit powerful, isn't it?
It's quite nice.
That's probably why. It's available for the magic market.
I see.
Magic circle, but it's instantaneous stick.
Rebecca has called me Gregors.
Gregors.
I'm not a Gregors. I can't be a Gregors. Am I Gregors? I don't know. What else would people call me? Don't anybody comment.
I would
don't
say
comment. That was a silly question to ask.
So I'm going to stick these on here. Like that. You see why we use
rubber cement. That is amazing.
It is quite remarkable. You just need to give it a second or 2 to sort of dry. And there's your little snowman thing. Then we're going to put a couple of eyes on. I'll stick them on this side and turn it round, then they'll be in the right place. So I'm going to use these little tiny bubbles. What I like to do with the rubber cement is put it on, leave it for a second or 2.
Yeah.
And then stick it onto the design. So I'm not trying to look for the 2 that are similar size. The one there.
That is amazing how quickly it just sticks on.
Yeah. It is instantaneous. But you can't reposition it. So you've got to make sure it's in the right place first.
I don't think you did it in the right place, that, Chris.
No, it's a bit high, isn't it?
That's a bit to the side, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, that's easy.
Oh, yes, you can do that. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fixed it.
And then a scarf. So I will literally just take this 160, wrap it around his neck, give it a twist.
Got to go and cough.
All right.
Wasn't a bad one.
And then I'm going to just trim it to length. And then we'll have our little snowman. We can add more and more detail. We need the nose. It's got to have a nose.
Yeah, you've got to have a nose. You've got a carrot. You need a carrot nose.
Yeah. So let's trim that off.
I'm guessing you're going to use one of these.
Oh, yeah. That's a 360 fashion orange.
There it is, 360 Fashion Orange, Sempertex Entertainer Balloon, bag of 50, SKU 20001318. There you go, all the detail you could possibly want.
Marvellous, this. It's an absolutely marvellous system. I'm very impressed.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I planned for hours, Chris, don't you know?
Yes.
But that is a joke. I just turn up. Alex is the genius behind everything.
Okay, so if I may have my 360, so I could inflate that and tie it off and everything else. I did do that the first time in the prototype, and it worked fine, but it was a right pain trying to get it stuck onto the front of the little snowman in the right direction because of the air and the knot in the end. So in the end, what I did was just literally take the end of the balloon, cut it off.
Yeah.
The rubber cement on the edge.
No way. So just that much glue will actually work. Oh my God, Chris, that's amazing.
It's
That's amazing.
simple, but it works, doesn't it? There you go.
Look at that.
Little snowman. He's really cute. So it uses the same techniques as the Christmas tree. But
So is this an Amazon kind of purchase?
yes. Google it.
Why do we not sell it? Are we not allowed to
We're
sell
not
it?
allowed to.
Oh, right, okay.
Literally, I've been using it for years, and when I used to go over to the States a lot, I literally used to purchase it in there because you can buy it in Hobby Lobby and places like that over there because they use it in schools for scrapbooking.
Okay. That's why
I
all
used
the
to-
American kids are so happy.
Yes, and I used to bring it home in my suitcase, bring like a dozen bottles home,
Yeah.
just keep me going for a year, and then go buy it again the next year. But you can get it here. Google it. There's 2 or 3 different brands. They all work exactly the same, and you'll find somewhere to get it. It's not cheap. You're
Okay.
looking bottle that size. You are looking, I don't know, 15, 20 pounds probably.
I know,
you use
but look
such
how
a
much
tiny
did you
amount.
use there? So is that properly stuck on? Like, wow, that is really
It's
really
there.
stuck on.
But don't ever leave the lid open. So you open it, use it, seal it up again. Because otherwise, the entire contents of that will go solid.
Okay, and that's not what you want.
And that's not what you want. We paid 20 quid for it.
No.
Okay.
Shamira loves it.
Thank you,
Loves
Shamira.
it with big exclamation marks and things. So
Goody good. Right. So,
not often
That's
enough
that
for
one done.
Balloon
Hang on,
Twist.
hold on.
Love the lives. Yes.
yeah, I think they're fun.
We're going to do more. We're just starting. We're just getting into the flow of things. You guys have just got to come down here more often.
Well, that'll be okay. We can manage that.
Excellent. There you go.
I'm sure
We've
we
got
can.
that on camera. So once every 2 weeks. He's so cute. Who, Chris? I know he is, isn't he? He's very cute. Oh.
I'll hand it back to Greg, to Jacob now.
Oh, are you going to go
Okay,
again?
I'm going to take Frosty with me.
All right.
Or whatever his name
Bye,
is.
Frosty. Bye, Chris. And here we have
Back.
Jake is back.
With more stuff.
Ooh.
More reflex gold. This time we are doing.
Oh, Maz was talking about the snowman being cute. Sorry,
That's
Chris,
all
not
right.
you.
I'm offended now.
Oh, looks great, Chris. Again, Vereen, is that Chris looks great, or the snowman looks great? I'm gonna go with the snowman.
Right, really trying to find bits. It's all at the back of the bench, Greg.
So, well, I didn't put it there.
I'm not blaming you, believe me.
Yeah, well, you
So we are using the Nutcracker head this time. This is an Amscan foil.
Yeah.
We've developed a range of foils over the last year.
This is just the cardboard packaging,
Exactly
isn't
what I was about to talk about.
Oh,
Greg.
wait,
So,
okay.
Absolutely. So we've developed a range of cardboard packaging now for a number of our standard circles, hearts, and stars.
Yeah.
And also into some shapes now as well. So FSC cardboard packaging and recyclable packaging.
What
too,
does
which is great.
FSC mean?
It's from sustainable forestry sources.
Okay.
So it's about everybody in the chain, in the supply chain, being able to support sustainable forestry.
Yeah.
And the source of that cardboard comes from that. And that, like I say, that's everybody in the supply chain. Those that cut down the timber, all the way through to the manufacturers.
Very good.
Until it comes to you guys here at Balloon Market.
Yes. Very good.
Okay. So we're creating a stand-up using a 24-inch balloon.
So I've just
So
got to
he
say, Maz says we love you too, Chris. So definitely should do more often. People are wanting these more often. You guys, you've got to come down every 2 weeks. You've got to be prepared. And Lorraine said the snowman. Okay. All right.
So we're using a 24-inch for the body. Of
That was
this
on the screen a second ago, but I couldn't read it out because Alex took it off. So
24-inch fashion red.
I bet Alex can- But there it is, 24-inch fashion red Sempertex latex balloon in packs of 3, SKU 200122057. There you go.
Superb.
Type that into Balloon Market and that'll come up.
So the first thing I'm going to do is put some air into it. Stretch the latex again. Not quite so big this time.
I mean, it's a 24-inch balloon. It's just going to go bigger and bigger. Oh, I lost my mouse again. No, there it is. There it is. No.
Okay. So that's had a little bit of stretching. And what we need to create on this one is an attachment point on the top.
Okay.
So we have somewhere that we can tie this into a base, but we also need a point on the top that we can tie the head into position.
And how are you going to do that, Jake?
Well, I'm going to do a raisin twist, a raisin attachment point.
Okay. Is that one that's going to go inside?
It's going to go inside.
An inside raisin twist.
Yeah.
Raisin attachment thing.
Yeah, finally. There we go. That's better, isn't it? So we'll create our raisin just using this section of 260 here. A couple of 3 knots.
Just did 4.
4.
5.
5. We cut like that. We don't need all of these.
I guess you could actually use a raisin, couldn't you?
You could do a little bean, yeah, whatever you've got. This is going to go into the middle here. And we just need to find the middle point somewhere around there. So I'm going to pull up on the latex, stretch it a little bit, and then cut the end of that off. Fix this into place here. Tie a knot in the end. A couple of knots to make sure it's not going to go anywhere. And then we are good to inflate again. To a reasonable size. We don't want to go huge, huge. It's going to look out of proportion.
That's going to be in proportion to this, isn't it, I guess?
But equally, we need it big enough. Absolutely.
Chris was exercising his thumb.
Okay, I've tied that section off. And then I'm just going to take this base. This base is just fashion black with a weight in the middle there, just a quad, as we do.
Yeah. With
so many different things.
So many
things. These are inflated to 8 inches.
Yep.
And we're just going to fix this into place.
Very good.
I'm popping this down here so it doesn't get in the way for a moment.
Nobody can see it now.
A second.
Has anybody got any questions? Ask us a question in the comments.
Okay. The next thing we want to do is get our head on top of our 24-inch here.
Yeah.
A lot of people would take this, pop that on top there, then add a collar in.
You're not going to do that.
I'm not going to do that. The fixing is so much tighter, or we find the fixing is so much tighter when we take the collar first, fix that to our foil.
Yeah.
So I'm pushing down on my latex, pulling up on the neck of the foil. Grab that into place and then we'll tap this round a couple of times.
Interesting.
And that just gets that really tight onto the base of our balloon here. So much better than fixing an end.
Good idea. Yeah. Okay. Every day is a school day.
Indeed. I might just set it go on the top. We're just going to borrow this a second. Watch your feet. Okay. Tying this in. Just got 2 tails on our 260 here. Pushing down on our cluster into place. Down on that cluster. Place. Not meant to make sure that's that fixed. Get rid of the excess. That's our body and our head.
Very good.
And the next thing we want to do is create a pair of arms, because most nutcrackers, not all, most nutcrackers have arms.
What are you looking for?
My arm. It's gone missing, so we'll have to make 2.
You're gonna
On the floor, under the.
Oh, there it is.
Aha!
Look at that. Here's one I made earlier.
Yeah, very good.
So this uses a 360 in the fashion red.
Yep.
An apple twist with a black 5-inch, and then just a white fashion finish on the end there from Templex 2. First thing we're going to do is put some air into our 360.
Somebody has said, Chris, heart.
Oh.
That's nice, isn't it? That's ES that said that. Have we been going an hour? Can you believe it?
Time
An
flies.
hour.
Time flies when you're having fun.
It does. It does.
Okay. So there is another arm. Next thing we need to do is to create the cuff and the white glove on the end there. So we're going to take a 5-inch black, and no, we're not. We're going to do our white first.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. Thanks for picking up on
That's
that.
all right. I was just about to say.
And we're going to inflate this one to 3.5 inches.
That's actually a 5-inch fashion white Sempertex latex balloon. Comes in packs of 100. SKU 2000196. Everybody.
3.5 inches, please, Greg.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
3.5 inches. There we are.
Thank you, sir. Down to 3.5 inches. Tie a knot in that one. And then this one, which is our cuff, our black cuff, is going to go to 3 inches.
Oh, okay. Right, there's 3 inches down there.
Okay.
You know, I just realised.
What have you just realised?
I'm quite hungry. I've not eaten anything yet today.
Did you not?
No. Other than the sweets from my throat and my cough. I've not eaten anything.
Rookie mistake, Greg.
I know.
Got to be live.
I know. A bit peckish.
So I'm tying these two together because we are apple twisting again.
Yeah.
Similar thing as to what Chris has done. We've tied the black, which is going to have the apple twist in it, close to the neck roll. The 5-inch white is right on the end, as we would expect. My throat is coming.
Where's your water? Have you got some water?
I'll grab it in a moment.
I'll go grab it.
We're almost there.
All right.
We're all good. We're all
Do you want
good.
your iron brew? That'll
We're
make you
all
burp.
We're all good.
Have you done the Sprite challenge?
I haven't, but I have seen the.
They are hilarious.
Yeah.
I think we should do that live.
You can count me out.
I'll go and get a bottle of Coke.
Count me out.
Who wants us to do the Sprite challenge live, or the Coke challenge, or the Iron Brew challenge live? That's where you've got to drink the whole bottle without burping, and then whatever comes out, comes out. I mean, that's really taking lives to a whole different level, right? Isn't it? Yeah.
Another level. Okay, so there is our glove and cuff.
Apparently, it really hurts.
I can imagine it probably does.
Yeah.
We want an arm that's a similar length. We want obviously both of them to be a similar length to each other. So we've already made one. We're going to measure up towards that one. I am just going to.
Spinder has said Iron Brew is the best.
It is the best. It is actually one of my favourites, Iron Brew.
It's very, very good for you.
It's how you maintain this colour of hair, by the way. Drinking Iron Brew.
Chris has come back in the room. Everybody, Chris, we're going to do the Coca-Cola challenge.
What's that?
You've got to drink a whole bottle of Coca-Cola,
I lose.
and without burping, or whatever, fizzy drink, and then you've got to not burp and see what comes out at the end. It's a TikTok thing. And you being a TikTok celebrity, 2.3 million views. Yes, do a Coke or Sprite challenge live. Shamira, we're not really going to do that. Are we going to do that?
No, we're not.
No?
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
I'll do it. I've not got much else to do. Oh, no, I can't do that.
Okay, so I've gone and fixed that cuff and glove there. I'm not happy with how close they sat to each other. I didn't pull tight enough down on the cuffs. So I'm just going to use our trusty rubber cement again.
Okay.
Just to get things touching a little bit nicer. Oh dear.
Uh-oh, what have you done?
Dear.
Have you stuck your fingers to it?
Not quite. I have taken way more than I need.
Do you need any more? Shall I put this back on? I'll put it back on.
That's all good. Thank you so much, sir.
Because Chris said if you don't, it's going to go
It's going to
horribly
go off.
Yeah.
That's it. So that just gets things a little bit tighter. Okay. Same length arm, somewhere around there, like that.
Yeah.
And we will take off that little section because we don't need that one.
I kind of want to do the Coca-Cola challenge now because I'm just studying. It's not very nice.
The Cavonia challenge and see what
Yes, I could chug the Cavonia. No, Chris, I can't. Should I do it?
No.
I don't
Greg.
know. Is burping on a live?
It's not
In terms of service.
It's that.
TOS.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, so I've left the mechs quite long here. The reason being is it's going to help us to attach things to the middle in a moment.
Yeah.
So we've got both arms, tie them together into a duplicate, and it just gives us a gap between the two of them.
Shall I put him up?
Please, if you don't mind.
There we are.
These can then go into the middle here. We'll go around that one there. Fix that into place. And then this one. Place. And there are two arms for our Nutcracker. Glue them if you wanted to, or we could have them flying, whatever we wanted to do.
No, leave them sticking out.
Leave them sticking out. Then the next thing are the what would these be called down the front of the
They are the buckles.
The buckles. So these are tulip twist, longer section 260, tulip twist, longer. Blah, blah, blah. 3 of those, and again we're going to use our trusty rubber cement. Thank you ever so much.
I'll just put it down. I thought we were going to do something.
No, that's okay. No, nothing exciting on this one. These are pre-made, and these again just get fixed into place.
Finally, a chubby Nutcracker. I know. Body positive. Chubby Nutcracker.
Nutcrackers are so popular as well. Again, I think over the last probably 2 or 3 years, they've really shown themselves quite a bit in variations of. Obviously, we're very lucky this year to add the head to our range.
Yeah.
There are a number of variations on knot lamps and that kind of thing that people have been designing and building over the last little while. And alongside the Nutcracker, Grinch is getting bigger every year at the moment too. You know, Grinch is a really, really popular, really popular theme too, and fun. You know, a lot of Christmas, although it is fun, you know, it's a fun time of year, is very red, green, gold. Yeah. Whereas Nutcracker, you get to play with some neons and really have a lot of fun along the way, not just your traditional Christmas themes.
That looks brilliant.
And then we have it. Lots of other things that can be added. You know, we can add little pieces for the lapels.
Oh, you did that here, didn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Not today, but you know, lots of things we can do. And like I say, his arms can come around the front here if we wanted them, or they can fly, do whatever we choose to do with them.
Awesome.
There's a Nutcracker. And the other thing is, in the Anagram and Amscan range, is there are so many other heads. There's a Snowman head, the Grinch head, Father Christmas head, and they can all follow a very similar theme. Variations of buttons and buckles, hand variations, lots of things that can be done following a similar 24-inch body method to this.
I think it's been called the Chubby Nutcracker now. I think that's just what it's got to be called.
Yeah, we go. Thank you so much.
That's all right. Right, is that it? Are we stopping there now?
We're going to take a breather, or do we want to go straight on to the next one?
We've got one more.
One more.
We've got one more.
One more, and then more coming, but one more.
Well, what's the one more? We got a little one over there. Okay, all right. We have got some big things coming very soon. Get rid of the chubster. Can I just tell you, right? I've got a few pounds around the waistline that I don't really want, so I'm going to somewhere called Slimming World. I call it my club. But one of my very good friends kindly said to me the other day, "Oh, you're going to Chub Club?" I was a little bit offended.
Yes, I think
Chub
I would
Club
have been as well.
But it's quite an accurate name, isn't it?
I suppose.
I guess. Yeah.
You have to be a little bit careful with it. I mean, that's why that on here, on the cheat sheet, it's called the Jolly Nutcracker.
Oh, rather than Fat Nutcracker.
Yes, I didn't think we could put
Chubby. I think Chubby Nutcracker works.
I think it's good. I like that.
Yeah,
it'll do. Am I allowed to mention the Amscan Decorator Hub?
I guess you just have. So, yeah.
No.
So tell me about it, Chris.
Well, you can link if you want and put it on your site. But there is a recipe. Jacob mentioned nutcrackers on nut stands and all the rest. We've got a recipe for a 8-foot high nutcracker on there. So it is, yes, it's worth having a look or linking through.
And can we steal that stuff and put it on our resources page as well?
Yes. Okay. So
So
you already have with some of them, I think.
I think we
might as
have,
well
yeah,
that
yeah.
one as well.
we might have done. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, pointing in the right direction for that, but it's worth doing. So here we're going to do a gonk.
A gonk. I like
We
gonks.
like the gonk.
I love gonks.
So I'm going to do a gonk.
Is it going to be a
Nice
chubby
and
gonk?
Simple. Well,
Is it gonna-
gonkishly gonk. Yeah, they're all a bit chubby.
A
aren't they?
gonkishly gonk.
Yeah.
Gonk.
Gonky gonk.
I've got a sore throat now. I think my throat's getting worse. I don't think nobody's asked for the Coca-Cola challenge, so I'm going to forget that.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea to forget that.
Yeah.
Right.
Put that down here.
So what we have got. So
Preparation is the name of the game when
it
it comes
certainly
to
is.
Chris Horne.
The only way I can't. Well, I shall lose my way very easily. Otherwise, because these are all over the place, I'm going to start by making his hat first.
Okay.
Because then at least I can get them out of the way. So what we've got here is 5-inch fashion red in clusters of 6.
5-inch fashion red Sempertex latex balloons in bags of 100, Chris.
Yeah.
And the SKU is 20001971.
So it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's brilliant. Yes. So they're in clusters of 6.
Yeah.
And they're sized down progressively. You're going to need 10 layers.
Okay.
Each a little bit smaller than the previous
We've
one.
only got 7 here.
I know, because I'm going to do a couple
Okay.
now. Because if you're lucky enough to have one of these ear machines, then your job is done for you,
Yeah.
more or less. If you haven't, then you'll need to use a sizing template. And I'm not entirely sure what the difference in sizes will be, because all I've done with this is start at 1.0 and go down one
down a
point
bit.
for each layer.
Right.
And it worked perfectly.
Sometimes you don't need to know the size. You just
You
need
don't.
to differentiate.
Exactly. So now all I've got to do is identify which order these are in, because they're so close. In
They are. That's what I was looking at. I'm thinking, I can't really tell. Okay, that's the smallest. I reckon then that one, and then that one.
Yeah, that looks about right. It's these big ones that are the tricky one. I think that's next. When you're working with 6 in a cluster, it's quite tricky because they won't lie down.
Yeah.
No matter how hard you try.
I
So
know.
you've got to just pile this one on the top. And then I've tried an uninflated 260 around the middle of the first one. I'm going to put it really, really tight and just figure it out. And then it starts to lie down.
Yeah.
So as long as I've got these in the right order,
I don't think you have. I think that one should be.
I think that one needs to be there, doesn't it? So that's another reason for being systematic.
Yes.
I always figure of 8 round the same 2 balloons, and then if I need to undo it, which is quite rare, but at least you can. So yes, I think you'll.
Which is why you intentionally pretended to get that.
Yeah,
right.
I did that on purpose.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It really is quite a wrestling match to get these started. And it's another reason why I, wherever I can, will always use a 260 to build garlands
Yeah.
rather than anything else, because it grips. It sticks to the balloons a bit and holds them. So you literally do only need a figure of 8. And that's enough.
Yeah.
But if you're going to use Dacron or monofilament or ribbon or anything else you can think of, you're going to have to go around, I don't know how many times to make it sit straight. So we're getting a very gradual taper on here.
Yeah.
Because one of the features of the gonk, there are 2 main features of a gonk. One is its beard and the other is its hat, which is very tall and very pointy. So you need the very gradual taper. So we have 1.0, 0.9, 0.8, 0.7, 0.6, 0.5, 0.4.
I'm going to guess 0.2. Oh, God, I got it wrong.
Wrong again. Yeah, so 0.3. Get the correct foot pedal. Times duplets.
Chris was telling me earlier on, he's very organised, all of this and everything, and all of his eyes he's doing today. But he says he works in a mess. He said, never look behind the counter at the showroom. can see why. Look at the mess you've made already. In like,
there's 3 bits of balloon down there.
There's 5 bits of balloon, Chris.
5
bits of balloon.
That's nothing, Greg.
Tidy as you go.
When I was a florist,
Yeah.
before all of this, and we specialised heavily in weddings and corporate work. So there was a lot of flowers used.
Yeah.
And when we came to be doing a big job, I literally used to just work at it until the job was complete and then tidy up at the end.
Yeah.
And quite honestly, on some occasions, the floor would be like 6 inches deep in stems and leaves and stuff.
I couldn't stand it.
No, my partner couldn't. My mother used to work with her, my
Yeah.
business partner. She couldn't stand it either. And she used to
What kind of
tidy up
a
after me.
boy have I brought up? She
Yeah.
was probably saying.
I was too focused on getting the job done. And in my mind, anyway, I would spend too long tidying up when I should be getting.
Yeah.
There's a deadline.
Yeah.
Reach the deadline, get the job done, then tidy up. Anyway, that's the way I used to. So what have I got now? 0.2.
0.2.
Yeah, that's right. Right. So this works fine, but it's all to do with proportions and everything else. So as the size, the diameter of the balloon gets smaller, its volume obviously gets smaller, but not in proportion.
Okay.
So if you reduce, say the difference between 0.2 and 0.1, it's half.
Yeah.
So you're reducing the amount of air that goes in between this one and the next smaller one by half, which means that the step down in terms of diameter will be too great. You'll end up with a at the top.
Okay.
Works. You can get away with it up to here.
Yeah. And then what are you going to do then?
So for the next layer, which you think should be 0.1, well, I'll do it. I'll do the 0.11. Let's press it in the right
0.11.
direction. 0.11. Yeah, the little tiny one. And you'll see the difference between that and that is too much.
Yeah.
So what we have to do is insert another size in between, just to get the proportion right, so that it looks correct.
I don't get what you mean. So you're doing a 0.1, but you're going to put one in.
Yeah, so this is the final one, and you would think it was a bit. That's too much of a thing.
Okay.
So we actually need to go. So when you're on the 0.2, you do another one. So I've got 0.2 there.
Yeah.
Do another 0.2, but we let a little bit out.
Okay.
So it comes between that and this.
I see.
And then you get the smoother. You have to do that by the way.
Very nice.
You can trust your technology to a
ES
point.
has said, balloon marketing, my go-to website. Customer service is so great and good product selection. Thank you, ES. We did not pay ES to say that, but thank you. NL from Wonder Balloons in Surrey. So that's what ES stands for. NL. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
So 0.2, 0.15.
Yeah. And then 0.1.
And then 0.1 on the end.
Very good.
And then we've got the hat.
This inflator, by the way, I know Chris said if you're lucky enough to have one of those. What is it, Chris?
It's a Premium Balloon Accessories Twin Air Sizer 2.
There you go. Twin
and
air sizer.
It's marvellous. It really is. But they are an investment.
They are definitely an investment.
But I do have to say that they are an investment worth making when you've got to that point in your business. You know, it's not something you want to do at the beginning, probably. But there comes a point in anybody's business where the investment in the right machinery pays dividends.
Absolutely. I've never known anybody regret buying one of those.
No. And the thing you hear most from anybody is, I wish I bought this earlier.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
So there we go. The single one on the top, just inflated to the right size for it to complete.
So that could just be a Christmas tree.
It could indeed, if it was green. That
Well,
could
you
be
have a
or
red
any
Christmas
colour.
tree.
That could be a Christmas tree, absolutely. But in this occasion, it is the hat of the Gunk.
A gunk hat.
The Gunk hat. So we'll put that down there for the moment, and we'll do the Gunk's body next. Let me see this now. Well, I'll do his feet first. So I'm going to just inflate 4 5-inch fashion black. I've got 2 foot pedals down here, and I know that I'm going to hit the wrong one. I've done that a few times. It's very good for cleaning your sinuses out if you're leaning in the wrong direction.
Oh, have you seen that on TikTok? I saw TikTok the other day. I couldn't spend too much time on TikTok.
Clearly.
But it's where people are putting up the squeeze the water up their nose and it comes out the other one and all the snot comes with it. It's not very nice.
No.
Probably not what you want to hear on a live.
No,
Sorry,
no,
everybody. Sorry.
No. We don't like that. The method, cluster 4, weight, twist the balloons, so the weight's one side, tassels the other, sits down nice and tight. That's what we use at the base of just about everything.
Yep.
So, and that was the base of the Jolly Snowman, or whatever we're calling it now. Right, so that's it. Yes, body. Okay, so another apple twist, sort of. It's a combination of an apple twist and a raisin twist.
Yeah.
Because I want the body to be slightly flattened.
Chris, we've got a question for you.
I've got a question.
Can Chris recommend a good black balloon? There you go.
Sempertex Fashion. That's the one.
I'd actually recommend a 5-inch fashion black Sempertex latex balloon in packs of 100, and the SKU for that is 20001988. If you are interested, Tony.
Oh, now then. Well, the one thing you won't get is a black reflex.
Yeah.
All of the manufacturers, and I can say this quite comfortably, all of the manufacturers that have that type of balloon have been trying to get a black one, and it just isn't going to happen.
All right. Okay.
And I found out why. Whatever it is, the ingredients that they put into the latex to create the reflex, shiny, extra polished look is white. So when you add it
adding white
to black, it goes grey.
Yeah.
And when you add it to red, it goes pink.
Yeah.
And when you add it so
I see.
a proper black reflex isn't going to happen. However, the Sempertex metallic black, if you put I think it was a reflex silver inside it.
Yeah.
It's the closest to a reflex black you're ever likely to find.
So what are those colours again?
The Sempertex metallic black.
Metallic, just normal metallic.
Normal
black.
metallic black, and then you put the reflex silver inside it.
There you go, everybody.
And it's really, really shiny.
Give it a go.
Pretty black. It still has that slightly greyish tint because of the reflex silver. If you just put a fashion black inside, then it's really densely black and pretty shiny.
Yeah, yeah.
But you'll never get a true reflex black, unfortunately.
Shamira's saying something. Seems like you go down the rabbit hole on TikTok. I do sometimes.
Yes. Right, now we'll switch foot pedals. Okay, so I've made me raisin.
Okay.
Like we did before, like Jacob did for the Snowman. 24-inch fashion white.
Mm-hmm.
Blow it up.
Oh, 24-inch fashion white Sempertex latex balloon in packs of 3. 200120053.
Now, this time I want the raisin to be inside, the actual finished raisin to be on the inside instead of the outside.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put the raisin on the outside of the balloon.
That's interesting. Why are you doing that?
Because I'm then going to push it all the way through. Sorry, Greg.
All right.
Push it all the way through so that it comes out there.
Tony says, great. Thanks for the advice, Chris. We'll put those in my balloon market baskets. Thank you, Tony.
Just give it a try. I think you'll be happy with that. So there's the raisin on the end of my finger. I've pushed it in from the outside. Grab it there. Come out.
But why, Chris? You've not explained why.
Well, it's better to show you.
Okay,
I
all right.
think. So take my 260.
I'm impatient. Got to hurry up. Come on.
Tie that off. Tie that round. Really, 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 really tightly, so that it's not going to slip. Okay.
That's a good few knots there.
It is, isn't it? What I didn't do, which I should have done, which has really annoyed me. I might have to do this again now.
Oh, no.
I should have tied a, yeah, we'll undo it and do it again. Should have tied a 260 round the raisin first, so that I got a attachment point on the other
See,
end.
that's why I was curious. I wasn't too sure what you were going to do with it.
So
I'd have realised that.
We'll just take that and use another one and tie. Because actually, I'm going to start again with a whole new raisin, because if I tie that onto here, it's going to be stronger.
I've got a question for you.
Slight moment, lapse in concentration.
Don't worry, don't worry. It's because you're answering questions.
Yeah.
All right. Spinder said, would a reflex gold instead of the reflex silver inside the metallic black give a darker reflex black look?
Two answers to that. One is I don't know because I haven't tried it. Second is try it and let us know.
There you go. Spinder, give it a go. Let us know.
It's always, but I don't know. I haven't thought about that. I haven't tried it. So if you care to give it a go, it would be great.
And if you're going to put that on social media, you should tag
us, Amscan UK,
Amscan UK,
Balloon Market, and everybody you can think of.
Yeah.
And Sempertex, obviously. But Amscan UK would be handy. So just push. I'm not going to re-inflate it, not necessary. So I tied my raisin round the middle of a 260, so I've got a nice attachment point there.
Okay.
Pushed it back through, trying to find it inside the balloon quite frantically. I know it's in there somewhere. There we go. That's got it. So there it is there. Tied the thing around it again. And then we're back to where we should have been before I had my lapse in concentration.
Yeah. I'll stop talking. Sorry.
No, it's multitasking. I've never been very good at it. Right. So there we go. We can turn the balloon back out the right way now. Hang on to this 260. Don't let it go, because we're going to need that to create the apple twist. So we're basically making an apple twist, but not so squashed.
Okay.
And we're going to use the 260 to pull the top of the balloon down into it.
Oh.
Okay. So it just gives us a slightly flattened look. Like that. So the more you pull on this, the more squashed the white balloon will be. Get the sizing about right, probably about there. Want it to work in proportion to the hat.
Of course. Go on then, are you going to pull the...
Yeah, so if I pull on this,
oh, look at that.
gives me a dent there. I can control the amount of squish.
The flatness.
Yes.
The squishness.
Yes. Tie that off, making sure that the bits of 260 are still sticking out through the neck so that they don't go anywhere. And then I can attach that to the feet. Nice and firm. Right. And then we can put the hat on. So making sure that I don't poke any microphones or cameras.
I mean, that's going to be interesting, isn't it?
Isn't
Okay,
it?
give it a go.
We'll be all right. Once I've got the hat on, I'll put it down on the naughty step.
I'm more worried about the microphone.
Yeah. So, attachment point there.
Okay.
Pull it up through the middle of this.
Everybody still hear us?
Don't think I'll
Hopefully you
get it
can.
yet. There we go.
Very cool.
Okay, so there is the hat attached to the top of the, well, I don't know if it's a body or a head or what it is with these gnomes. Seems to be a sort of
It's not a gnome, it's a gonk.
Gonk. Gnome Tomte, if you come from Sweden. And what was the other one, the Danish one? A Nissa. Nissa in Denmark.
Every day's a school day.
Well, no, I didn't know that either. So it's obviously a very popular thing in all sorts of places. 260.
260 fashion red Sempertex entertainer balloons, packs of 100. They come in, Chris.
They do.
And the SKU is 20002791, which is a good SKU.
It's
I like that.
It's a handy one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Easily remembered.
What does SKU stand for?
I have no clue.
Oh, no clue. Does anybody know what SKU stands for? SKU. What does it stand for?
Sales something unit?
Nope.
No.
Unit. That's correct. Okay. Anybody know? Leave your answers down below on Facebook and YouTube. And hopefully I'll in the comments or wherever.
Okay.
Very nice.
Do it again this way.
Oh, lovely.
Do it again that way.
What?
It looks like a.
Oh yeah,
not.
it does. It does.
That's going to go around the nose. 5-inch fashion peach. About nose sized. Have I not mentioned it? I must have. Surely. See, if it doesn't come up on the screen, it'd be my fault because I didn't tell him I was going to use it.
Okay. Oh, we don't have that. We don't have that. But it's
just look for it on the Blue Market website.
5-inch.
It'll be there. 5-inch fashion peach.
Blush.
Blush.
Peach blush.
Seems to vary from month to month. I'm going to stick that on the front here.
Nobody's answered what SKU stands for. Do you know what it stands for, Jacob? No. Alex, do you know what it stands for?
Oh.
Oh, okay. Oh, Spinder. Shamira got it right. Spinder got it right. Stock keeping unit.
Stock keeping unit.
Yes.
Is it that simple?
It is that simple.
Well
Stock
then.
keeping. Well, why did you not know it?
I don't know, but I do now.
For counting inventory, indeed. Stock keeping unit. Thank you, Andrew. Yeah.
I shall remember that now.
See, every day's a school day, even for the man that's been in the industry for how many decades now?
Well, since the last millennium.
Since the last millennium. Very
Fashion
old.
peach, bit of rubber cement. Stick that on there.
Jobs are good.
Yeah. Then we're going to edge the hat with the 260.
Okay.
So again, rubber cement all the way around here.
So if you put rubber cement on your hand, can you then just peel it off? Is
Yeah.
it one of those really satisfying things?
It is.
I might do that.
And that is why the place where you can get it from now is magic, because they put it on the fingertips. Can't see it. And it makes it a bit tacky and it kind of picks things up magically.
See.
Like that. And like that. And I'm just going to pull the ends together around the back here.
Very good.
Okay, so we've now got the edge to his hat in place.
Oh, I've lost my mouse again. Oh, back. Got it.
So it's taking shape.
It is taking shape. It looks very like a gonk.
There's one thing that is obviously and very clearly missing, and that's the beard.
Beard, yes.
So for the beard, we need lots and lots and lots of 160s. And rather than bore the pants off you by me inflating lots and lots and lots, I did it earlier.
Ah, I see.
So these are fashion white 160, and I'm going to.
Oh, this is a 160 fashion white Sempertex entertainer balloon. Packs of 100, Chris, if you weren't aware.
Precisely. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Chris.
this is a really good SKU as well. It's 20002714. I think that's my favourite one of the day so far.
Is it 5-inch fashion white? That is, I think it's 5-inch fashion white. That is 20001958. I can remember that one because that's the year I was born.
Oh, right, okay.
I think it's fashion white. It might be red. It's one of the really common ones. Anyway, oops, sorry, camera. Rubber cement. Put it there like that.
Andrew is saying all the US videos mention Elmer's cement.
That's the premium brand, or not the
What's
premium
the brand
brand.
we use over here?
Well, Elmer's, if I can get it. If not, this is whatever it's called. Best Test. 1968. 10 years out. Oh well. So I put my band of rubber cement and I'm just poking these under and sticking them on.
I thought there was going to be some complex attachment technique that was going to take ages.
No.
This is simple.
This is only a bit fiddly because there's a lot of these small elements. But
This
that's
is
all.
great. I love it. Oh, that's a nice noise. Oh, I like that noise.
open the rubber cement again and go the other way. So you can put, you know, like, I don't know, a foot or so of rubber cement around the edge.
I reckon you just put 12
And
inches.
as long as you're nice and quick, you'll get the balloons in place before it dries.
Look at that noise. Like an ASMR video. What does ASMR stand for? Does anybody know that?
No,
Do you know what ASMR stands for? I don't know, it's not that kind of thing.
it sounds worrying.
It's
to
not
me,
worrying.
you
It's
know?
not worrying. It's one of those videos where it's just noise and it's supposed to be satisfying and calming and good for anxiety and stuff.
Oh.
What's ASMR stand for, everybody? Leave a comment. And Jacob, you're going in completely the wrong place. It's not that kind of thing.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I hope it's not that kind of thing.
Yeah, 9. Either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need one more on this side if I'm going to make it symmetrical. And I do like the symmetry.
I like symmetry.
So we'll put one more on this side.
Have you watched Death on the Nile yet? The new one with
No,
Kenneth Branagh.
no, I don't.
Brilliant. And one of the things I noticed about it is so much symmetry in it because the character, what's his name? Death on the Nile.
Oh,
Hercule Poirot. He likes everything symmetrical. I think
Yes, he's very
OCD and all that
Isn't he?
stuff.
Yes.
But so many of the shots are it's really good. Have a watch of it. Anyway, we've got an answer from Andrew. The power of Google. Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response, it stands for. Not at all dodgy, Jacob. Not at all dodgy. Don't really know what it means, but it just means so. Okay, Spinder has got, okay, tried both the Reflex Gold and Reflex Silver in the metallic black and couldn't see much of a difference. But I only have the 5-inch metallic black balloons. Might be more of a difference with the 12-inch. Spinder, thank you so much for trying that live. That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's great. Instant results.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Thank you very much.
It's sensory feeling and sounds, autonomous sensory meridian response. Thank you, Shamira.
Okay. So I'm just sticking the other end down now.
Yep. I like just being able to ask people questions.
It's great, isn't it? Though really,
Like nothing to do with what we're doing, but
Yeah.
just
Well, it's
out of interest.
nice just sort of have a chat, isn't it?
So what do you want to know, Chris? We can ask everybody
Oh my
questions.
word! I don't know. What's next week's lottery numbers?
What are next week's winning lottery numbers? Please leave your answers down below. I'll just email them to Greg at balloonmarket.co.uk.
And he may or may not pass them on. Yeah.
Yeah, don't share it. Just email them to me if you know.
Right. So now I've got all these stuck down. I just need to trim them,
Okay.
which can take a while. So we may or may not. I don't know.
Okay,
How are we
so-
doing for time?
Trim one and
Yeah.
show what you do.
So literally what I am doing, I don't know whether I've knocked the camera out of the way or whether you can see it from above, probably. But
Yeah.
the length that I want, which is kind of just above where the feet are, just twist it,
Yeah.
cut it off. Scissors are attached to me. Tie it and remove the excess. I just go along
And glue that
the
down.
edge. Probably won't necessary. I've glued it here.
Okay.
So I don't think I would bother. We just trim them all off to give it a beard trim. But it does. There's 19 of them. It's going to take a
Shamira's
little while.
Shamira's given us the answer.
Huh?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to put those
Yeah.
on the lottery because what day is today?
It is Wednesday.
Do they do lottery tickets on Wednesday?
Yes, they do.
Is it? I don't know.
Yes,
I don't
they
know.
do. Wednesday do. It's got as much chance as anything else. Let's be frank.
True. I know. It is true.
Could just as easily be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as anything else.
Yeah. So do you ever play the lottery?
Rarely.
Do you have regular numbers?
No.
Yeah.
I used to when it first started. I had regular numbers, and then for some reason I wasn't able to get my ticket for a week or two, and then I just dare not.
no!
Oh no! Oh, crap.
Chris! Oh God! That's at least £10 worth.
It is, isn't it?
Oh God! What do we need a mop?
No.
Cleaner on aisle 3. Cleaner on aisle 3.
Oh yeah. Don't worry about
Sorry, we've had a glue situation on the
it.
floor. Will that just peel off? Is that
It will,
okay?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we got
As long as I don't step in it and walk it all over the place, we'll be fine.
Let's not do that.
Yeah.
Let's put the stool over it.
That's a good idea. See, it's the gunk. It's too heavy. Now I've got them all over my fingers. So I'm actually going to stop this now.
Okay.
But yes, there was a couple of weeks where I didn't get my ticket.
Yeah.
And then I just dare not go back to
Exactly.
those numbers
Yeah,
again.
you don't want to do that. Andrew, no clicky fingers today. I mean, I can't actually click my fingers very well. So, can you properly click your fingers?
I can't. I used to be able to, but
So
I can't anymore.
But we are about, so we can do a clicky finger thing in a second if you like.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna change the set.
We are. So actually, I'm definitely going to stop this.
All right. You
It's
keep saying it.
habit
You keep
for
going.
me. You just keep going.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna stop. We're
we're
gonna
gonna
do. That's the last one.
That's
Okay.
the last one.
You can
We're
finish
not
it off
going to do
off camera
clicky
if you
fingers
like.
straight away. I need to do something else first.
Oh, I need to do something else.
But
Okay.
there, see how we've got it there?
Yeah.
All to the front, to the side.
Yeah.
All neatly trimmed.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll just stand him up in profile so you can see how it looks. But there we go. There's your gong. It's actually really, really simple to do.
Yeah.
It's a
I
little bit
love the
time-consuming.
feel of it. The
It
look of
looks
it. Yeah, it's
splendid,
great.
and I particularly like this. It just edges the whole thing, and it
I
looks
think
really cool.
you've done a good job there.
So, thank you very much.
All right. Is that it
That
now?
means a lot. No, because
okay.
when we come back after the clicky fingers thing, the table will be gone. But I need the table just to demonstrate one aspect of what we're going to use
Okay.
in the next design.
Oh.
If I can get that. You've seen it before on
Have we got a plug?
BMTV. Yes, there's one there.
It's far away then.
Mind the puddle of,
Oh no, there. Okay.
of glue.
We have seen this a long time ago.
You have. And
On
I'm just going to
BMTV.
leave you to chat for a minute while I go and get the bag of oil.
Ooh.
Is it on that table there? Yes. I just want one.
What a great character! I know Chris is a great character, Andrew, isn't he? He's a great character. Got to admit, I miss the clucky fingers.
Clucky fingers.
I don't know what clucky fingers are. You know
No.
what clucky fingers are?
I don't know what clucky fingers are.
Yeah, we don't normally do clicky fingers on lives. The best thing to clean up spilled rubber cement. I mean, I'll get back to you, Shamira. No idea. I reckon you just let it dry and then peel it off. That's probably the
Well,
best
we're
thing.
going to do clucky fingers in a minute. Well, I'll scrape it up in the minute.
Okay, yeah,
Maybe.
yeah.
No, I don't know. Right. Chopstick, green foil balloon. We need to make a holly leaf.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to put my chopstick in there.
Is that a particular kind of chopstick?
No,
Just-
no. I mean, I did buy it in Tokyo
Okay.
many years ago, but no, it's just a chopstick.
So Japanese chopstick.
Anything will do. Anything long enough and thin enough to get inside the valve without damaging
Okay.
it will do. Then you do that because then you're going to pull the valve
To the side.
to the side,
Yeah.
which means you can then fold the balloon in half, like so. And then this is just a simple travel line. Literally, it is a travel line bought from Curry's travel shop in Heathrow Airport,
Okay.
because the craft iron that I use a lot, I'd forgotten to pack it, so I just bought that. It works just as well.
All right.
So whilst I still use the craft iron a lot, I actually use this more often than not with demonstration, because this is so easy for anybody to get hold of. Turn it on, maximum temperature. I'm going to start about an inch or so in from the bottom so that we
Okay.
don't seal all the way, and just literally put a very simple and very quick
I can smell that.
seal
So you're sealing it all the way.
all the way to the end, but literally in by only a couple of millimeters.
And you're protecting our nice table. We're using
With a
this
bit of foam board.
bit of foam board.
Yeah.
Just normal foam board.
Yeah, or just a cardboard box, anything, folded tea towel, but it will get ruined.
Yeah.
So anything you don't mind about, but it just needs something that's a little bit, got a bit of give to it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
And then a couple of seconds to dry, take that out. Sorry, to dry, to cool down. And carefully, because the seal is not as strong as the original one, but then
So that's why you've left the inch there, so that the
so it
air
can go both sides.
Okay.
And there we have a holly leaf.
That's great.
And we're going to need quite a lot of those, which I've been done already, but I needed to show you how it was
Yeah.
done.
Okay.
So there we go.
In which case, now we should do the clicky finger thing.
We should indeed. I'll just
All right.
pretend.
Just 1, 2, 3. Oh, knock the iron off. Hey, there we are. Clicky finger thing worked.
You did.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
We're back. As you can see, no bench.
Magic.
It's really
I'm very
hard.
impressed with that bench.
It's good, isn't it?
What
But the
one
thing
of
is, I've nowhere now to put my mouse so I can
No.
read comments. So
No.
if anybody wants to put comments, hopefully they'll just scroll on their own. But if not, the mouse. What have I done with the mouse? Oh, it's over there. Anyway, I'm a bit bored of this, Chris. So I'm going to go.
Oh, all right.
All right, I'm going to
Yeah.
leave it to you and
Okay.
Jacob to do.
Mine's,
Bye, everybody.
Mine's tea black with no sugar, thank you.
Okay. All right. Let's make the tea.
Well, yeah, you might as well.
No, I'm going to read comments. I suppose I could just come over here and do this.
You could do that. Well, Stan, can you see him? You probably can't see him from over there, behind where the bench is.
I don't know. Can you see comments over there?
Yeah.
Okay, so I could.
It's going to sit next to you, Alex.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So what we want to do now is decorate hoop. Hoops, really popular, aren't they, for everything? And it's Christmas, and so yes, Christmas wreath kind of thing would probably be the obvious thing to do.
Absolutely.
But we want to do a photo frame idea instead, something a little bit different. So you can use it as a backdrop, or you can stand behind it to have your photograph taken at your Christmas party. It's really simple. It is mostly foil. So we're going to use a whole selection of different foils, like the Air Walker over there. You know, drag that in.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we've got the Christmas present, super shape, and we've got some orbs that are, these are the bauble kits. And there's all sorts of different foils that we're going to use. We're going to attach them to the frame. So the simplest way of doing that, we'll start with that.
The jumbo, yeah.
With him.
Yeah.
Packing tape. So we literally clear packing tape. Get a nice, decent sized chunk of packing tape. And then if you hold him up against the frame there, so he stands nicely. And I'm literally going to put the packing tape just across the frame and onto the back of the balloon. If you want to make it 100% secure, then you could do the H thing. So we put two more shorter bits of tape over the longer piece just to keep it secure. But if not, that's better. That's great. We'll have them at a slight angle there. So Santa will stand at that side. This side, we'll put. Do you want a bit more tape?
I just want to swing him around a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, a bit you sticky. That's reminds me of that advertisement. I said I'll hold it, you stick it. There was it PG Tips?
Before my time.
The monkeys. Oh really? Oh. The PG Tips monkeys. Somebody out there will remember the PG Tips monkeys. I think they were moving a piano up the stairs or something, and at one point one of them said, "You hold it, I'll play it." Right. These are cubes, golden cubes. So we just wrapped some floristry ribbon around it to make the gift. So really, what we want on this side is to stack the 3 cubes and the super shape. And stick all of them together with more packing tape, or I think super shape. Well, it doesn't really matter where they go. That could go there. Yeah, and then we'll put another cube
On the section.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're kind of making this up as we go along. We've got a rough plan of what we want and where we want it, but ultimately it doesn't matter too much where things finish up. And then just hit that. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Yep. And then that one will go. Yeah. No,
later,
I think, yes, we do. Okay, we'll have him in there, but turning that way up so that we've got a slight variation in angle of the bow. Right, so there's 3 cubes along the bottom there, and the present above. Next thing to do is to fill in the gaps, or some of the gaps, yes, with latex balloons. So what we've done here is to create clusters of 6 of assorted greens. So we got fashion lime green, we got fashion forest green, we got metallic green, we've got eucalyptus, and we've got reflex lime green. And they're just randomly put into clusters of 6 of varying sizes, with the largest being about 9 inches and the others a bit smaller than that. And literally we're going to sit them onto the framework, pull a neck round and wrap it in. So yeah, we want to sort of fill in that gap there. And a couple of bits here and there. They might push the foils out of place, but we can readjust that later.
Yeah, we'll adjust this foil in a moment. Yeah.
The floor's slippy. That one in the front there, I think. Here. We're not trying to create a garland, we're just literally filling in this gap in between the foils. It'll work better from the front, maybe. There you got it. That's it. Good. We've got one more, so that might as well go in there as well. That's good. Right, let's just sort him out. Take him off again. Him. That's perfect. That's it, spot on. Right, then we get the holly leaves. 5-inch red. Where did they end up? For the berries. Forgot to make the berries, so we're going to need some 5-inch red. But we've got the hand pump. So before we start with the berries, we have 3 holly leaves, maybe 2. And this is quite a big hoop. Before I add these, I'm going to cover the hoop first. Let's just have a few berries. I'll make a few as well. Give me a handful. Perhaps clusters of 4. Yeah. Doesn't matter what size they are. And what we're going to do with these is to wrap them around the berry, the leaf, like that. Then around the frame, that. And then use a little bit of packing tape to attach the tip of the leaf to stop it coming out of line, and we'll just go around the frame with these. We'll twist it on there, twist it on there, and a little bit of tape. I don't know where Greg's gone exactly, but I do have to say that I like this frame. It's really nice and sturdy, and it's a nice change.
Available at Balloon Market.
That's really good.
They are really good. The good thing about them is they come in sections as well. When they come in the bag, I don't know where the bag is, but it just means it's easy to put in your car.
Yeah.
Like you said.
Yeah, because the sections aren't too big, are they? They're like
Exactly.
that one. So, yeah. No, it's great. I'm going to. This is the thing is with this frame though, and that's what makes it quite interesting, is that we planned this on the frame that we've got back in the showroom, and this frame is bigger, so everything is fitting in a slightly different way. I'm not saying it's not going to fit, because it is, but it's not exactly the same as the test run that we did, but that's fine. It will look a little different. There's nothing the matter with that. So each leaf is being held on at one end by the berries, and at the other end with just a small piece of packing tape just to keep it in line. So a bit of a gap there. I'm going to put two more berries in that gap.
There's a lovely comment from Becca.
Oh yeah,
saying it looks great already, all the way in Hamilton, Ontario.
oh thank you, Becca. Thank you very much.
And Andrew also says it looks fantastic. Thank you ever so much.
Well, the thing is that it's simple. You know, we haven't got any difficult or complicated techniques here, but it's just, it creates the right effect very easily. Ooh, excuse me. Need to have a mop. It's quite warm in here. Yeah. There we go. That's better. Okay, so we're almost covered.
You like to step there, Chris, if you need it.
Yeah, might. Okay. I think I can just about reach at the moment. Okay. Get the little step thing behind. I'm a long way up. One more up here, we'll do that, I think. And it's just a matter of a little bit of adding some trims. Perfect.
Last one.
And the rest of these leaves we'll make three lots of three, and just tie them in here. So a group there and a group somewhere else, really. Doesn't matter where. This is just closing the gap. Okay. Splendid. Splendid, splendid. I have one of those couple of 260s. So that we can just tuck these in. I think I'm going to, what do you reckon with the orbs? We also need the part in doing, don't we, for the bow? Yeah.
Balloon twist, what tape are you using?
It is basic clear packing tape. Yeah. The stuff that you use to seal boxes with. Nothing fancy.
Balloon twist actually seems like I can do this. Anyone can do it.
Anyone can do this. This is not hard. That's why I like it so much. It's very, very, very easy to do. So I'm just tying these three together with a 260, and then I'm going to put them. Need to stand here to see where they best should go.
Some berries for that one?
Yeah, thank you. And you got any for that one? Yes, yeah.
There you go.
There you go in the centre. I think that would look nice there. So I'll tie that in there. Okay, let's try that one again, shall we? There it is. So where have we got the gold hearts?
Yep.
Yeah.
I did have a gold heart.
So we're here somewhere.
Right.
So almost done. I'm going to put that there. So we put that there. So we do this. Right, so these are the reflex gold hearts. And we're just going to use these to make a bow. So give them a really good stretch. This is really important. It's important with any latex heart balloon, but with the reflex hearts, it's doubly important to give them a proper stretching. And then you shouldn't have a problem. Getting the right size is always tricky. So, you know, if you haven't got, if you're not good at guessing, then put two things a distance apart and inflate. But get a perfect shape if you give them a really good stretch. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And there, I'll tie those two together. Cheers. I think maybe 260 will do it, because then we can swap you.
Thank you.
Cheers. I'm going to inflate this all the way. let a little bit out to soften it a bit. Tie the end off, and I think probably we can just loop it down the middle, like so. So wrap it round, twist them together, and put a pinch twist there, and that will give us very simple but attractive bow, and then we can attach that to the top of the wreath with another 260. So I'm just going to tuck the 260 underneath the centre of the bow there and use it to tie it up there where the two meet, where the points meet, to cover up that awkward join.
We'll step in, do not fall.
Yes.
Health and safety hat on.
Like so. And then you can just finish it off with the last little bits. So you can decide what to do here. If this is a photo frame, then you probably want to leave that clear so you can go behind it and have your photograph taken. If it's a backdrop, you could use these orbs and hang them in the middle, either whichever way suits you. I like it as a photo frame, so I would probably then just tuck these, fix them in place, but tuck them into the base of the design here somewhere, maybe one there, one there. Like that. But if it's a photo frame, then, sorry, if you're using it as a backdrop, then hang them. But that's your basic idea. Using those holly leaves around the ring creates a massive effect, but with minimal product. Very simple to put together.
I'm back.
You're back. Hello, Greg.
Well done. Both of you. It's great. You're a bit hot. I've turned the air conditioning on for you.
That's all right. It's just me. I get like this. If I move at any speed other than dead slow, I perspire. Yeah, it's fun. We like this.
I love it. It's so simple as well.
Yeah, it makes a change as well, doesn't it? From the sort of traditional latex hoop look. So
I've always liked your effect though with the foils, the heat sealing of the foils.
So
it's
simple.
Great. It's great.
So simple. Works really well. So yeah, good. We've got one more thing.
That's one more thing on here.
No,
one more
that's
thing.
Done.
Okay, we're done. What are we going to do? So pretty. I'm talking about you again, Chris.
Me?
Look, so pretty. Balloon twist is saying you're so pretty.
Yeah, you need glasses.
Oh, you, Jacob. One of them.
It's probably Jacob.
All right, so we're going to move this away.
We can move it away or just push it off to one side.
Let's push it off to one side.
Yeah, come this way.
Yeah. Right, what now?
Last but not least, Greg.
Where's bag number 5 ended up? It's in the counter, isn't it? No. Oh, you got it out. So, you know what? Now that I've stepped away from that and stepped back again,
I'm going to come back.
I do like it. It's nice. When you're up close to something sometimes.
I think it's great.
But I walked over there, turned around and looked back and thought, oh yeah, that works.
Very good. Very good. You know what you're doing. That's great.
I'm a good guesser. Right, so here we have some foil hearts. Bag number 5.
I'll get it for you.
Bag number 5.
I'll pick up your latex balloons as well.
Yeah, thank you. Tidy up after me.
I will tidy up after you.
You can be mum today and tidy up after me because I'm notoriously bad at this. So I'm talking off camera. I know I've disappeared, but I'll keep talking.
That's okay.
I'll
entertain.
Stretchy tape.
Okay, we've just shown everybody what it is you're going to make.
Yeah. Oh, good. Yes. A little foil Christmas tree.
Little foil Christmas. It's not a little foil Christmas tree.
It's not
like
massive.
Well, that's a 5-foot tree, isn't it?
Yes, probably.
Well, how big do you think that is?
Well, it's probably.
It's
Probably
5
about
foot,
6 foot when it's finished.
All right, it's not finished.
Not quite.
All right.
There's a layer missing, and I'm going to show you how we do the layers.
How do you do the layers?
So take your foils and your stretchy tape. Foil stars. These are satin looks from Anagram, but you can choose whatever colours you fancy.
I mean, that's not a pastel blue one. Mint,
That's not.
pastel blue,
Yeah, we've got
pastel pink.
Exactly.
Hold on, they're coming on the screen. Pastel yellow.
That's this one.
Is that it?
Got lilac.
Oh, well. Oh yeah, pastel. Yeah.
Whatever colours you take.
What are you
to
doing?
fancy.
You're doing something. I'm not talking about.
I am sticking them together. So a little bit of stretchy tape,
So you're just
so
sticking
they're
them together
strong.
at the ends.
and I'm putting it on the corner. Now, so that's the top of the star. So we want it on this corner.
Yeah.
And we stick them together.
We've got to go this way. Sorry,
Corner to
we've got to
corner to
scooch.
corner to corner.
Because we've not got a table. It's,
No,
it's all
awkward,
very.
but that's okay. We won't do it for long. Okay, so just join them together like this.
It's fine. It's fine.
And you join them together in specific quantities. So we're going to make this tree works because it's layered up. So the first layer has 9 stars in it. The second one has 8. The third has 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and then 1 on the top because it's impossible to do a layer with 2.
It would be hard.
So
So which one are we doing now?
this is 5. We've pre-prepared all of the others,
Okay.
but I just thought 5 was a good number to really make sure that we've got it.
So have you seen this technique before? Did you create this technique? Is this
I won't
something
lay
that-
claim to creating it, but I have used this method for years and years and years.
Because I've never seen this before. So this is
So back in the day, I used to join
last
them.
millennium.
Yeah, I used to join them like this, horizontally, but also then vertically. So I would stick the tail of that one to the top of the one below and make grids like this.
Okay.
Put a weight on the bottom of each
Yeah.
vertical line, pack it all up in a bag, and then go to the venue with your helium cylinder and fill them all up with helium, and you would have a backdrop, however big you wanted it, in record time.
Yeah. Cool.
Because it supported itself. Now, with the price of helium, clearly, we're not.
Nobody wants to do
So
that.
we join the ends together, and it's obviously very important that we get it the right way.
Is that the right way?
Yeah,
You sure?
yeah. So we've made a circle. Then I've got to go again because I now want to join the bottom corners together as well.
Andrew's asking, do we accept Green Shield stamps?
Is
that back in the day?
Quite old.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how old you are, Andrew.
Do you remember Green Shield
Yes.
stamps? Eh?
Jacob, you don't know what green shield stamps are.
No.
No.
Just think of a club card, that kind of thing.
It was, yes, except but you used to have a little book.
You had a little book and you got stamps every time you got. It was normally
With green
petrol
seal
and
on them.
stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah. And you would stick them in your book, and when you got so many books full, then you could go and redeem your book for whatever, food, gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've still got glasses in my cupboard that came free with petrol. Do you remember you could get free,
absolutely.
free wine glasses?
Yeah, yeah. So what are you doing? Are you doing the other side?
I'm now sticking, not the other side.
Oh, the next one
the
down.
next.
Okay.
So the top, we did that one first. The top points. I'm now sticking the bottom points.
Okay.
But the beauty of this is that you can prepare it as far in advance as you like.
Yeah.
So if you did it for an event this Christmas and somebody says, "Oh, I'd love those for my party next Christmas," you could do it.
Yeah.
And store it away.
Yeah.
And it'll be fine. And it takes up no space in your vehicle. You can just turn up at the venue with a small bag of folded up product, inflate it. And
That's layer 9, so you can see.
That's layer 9, everybody.
So you have a little packet for each layer. We don't have to, it's just my way of doing it.
Thank you, sir.
So there we go. There's layer 5.
Yeah.
It's now complete, I think. Yes, pretty certain it is. So we switcheroo because I want to inflate that now.
All right.
Foil Pro back.
Oh, you've made a mess of the floor, Chris.
Oh, it'll come up. It will. I promise. Otherwise, I should never be allowed back, will I?
No, you can just repaint the floor for us.
Oh, okay. So inflate them carefully. Don't go too tight. Now, where are we? We don't. It doesn't really matter where we are. As long as you don't get tangled. Also, consider that if you're inflating a lot of these, your air machine, the air will start to get warm. So you may find that you've inflated layer number 9, and when you turn around after doing number 8, you think some of them have gone down.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Just pop them up again. And there we go. So that is layer 5 of several.
Very good.
So if we bring in the others.
We need the rest of the tree.
Yes.
Are these all individual?
They are.
Oh, wow.
So we'll start with number 9 if we can.
Okay, I'll start with number 9.
Now, I've just randomly chosen the colours, but obviously you could do it all gold or silver or pink, black, red, whatever you like. So 9 stars in a circle here. Lay it on the floor, then drop 8 in the top, and then 7. And oh, there's one that's gone a slightly limp.
Yeah.
Never mind. 6.
Oh, 5.
5. I was thinking where's 5? There it is.
Oh, this is so clever, Chris.
4. 3. It's so simple,
It is.
but it looks
So you wouldn't even have to attach
the
these
bee's
to
knees.
anything.
Not really. I mean, obviously, it's a bit slippy.
Yeah.
So, you know, it wouldn't take much for somebody to knock into it and the whole thing would go
So kids running
a little
around.
bit chaotic. But it doesn't take, I've tied a weight on the end of there.
Yeah.
So that pulls that down and keeps it a little bit more stable.
Yeah.
But a little bit of balloon bond or a couple of glue dots here and there just to keep it together.
Yeah.
And it's fine. But it doesn't need any structure. It doesn't need any support. It just, I think it looks really nice.
I think it's great. I love it.
Really pretty. You could you not have just thought about this? You could put a light inside it.
You could. But you can
And
keep
that
going
would
as well. There's
Oh.
no, you can do it as big
No,
as
you
well.
can't. You can't get any bigger. Because
Right.
when the next layer, 10, you could do, but they would be flat. Notice how the angle changes.
I see, yes.
And if you try to get 11, it doesn't work.
Yeah. Okay.
But what you could do is 2 layers of each size
I see.
if you wanted a
Yeah,
taller
yeah,
one.
yeah. Very good.
So
Well, Chris, is that it?
that's it.
That's it.
We done.
We're done. Well,
Yes,
thank you
okay.
so much. And thank you, Jacob. Come on in.
Gather around the Christmas tree.
Yeah, gather around the Christmas tree. Yeah, thank you both very much.
Thank
That's
you.
been great. I think there's a lot of stuff that people can go away and practice. And if you do go away and create any of these, please do send us some pictures. We'll show them on BMTV or tag us on social media, Balloon Market UK on Instagram. And you guys are on Instagram.
Amscan UK. Yeah.
Amscan UK as well.
Yeah, that would be great.
But thanks very much for watching, everybody. We've done 2.5 hours of live almost. But I know. But thank you guys very much.
Thank
It's
you.
been an enormous pleasure, actually. We were a bit nervous about this, weren't
Yeah,
we?
we were.
We've
Yeah,
not done this
really.
before.
Well, every 2 weeks you've got to come in
Enjoy.
now. So that's what's got to happen, hasn't it?
Oh my
So
God.
people want it. If everybody wants it, so get the
Takes us a
creative
while
hats
to
on.
have the ideas, Greg.
Yeah, indeed.
But we'll
Exactly.
try.
But everybody seems to really like that. Thank you all for watching, and see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.